Good morning, afternoon, and nighttime! Random County, we're back again. 'Tis I, the Frenchiest Fry. Just kidding, it's Spooky Suki. And I am here with, I can't count.
Apparently not the Frenchiest Fry. I was kind of excited. I was like, the Frenchiest Fry.
You know
Hell
what? That's, okay, don't tell anybody about this. Oh shit, we're on the thing.
Yeah.
But I want to make a D&D character and name him Fry and have him be French. And then at some point in the campaign, I'm going to be like, 'tis I, the Frenchiest Fry.
That's rad. I'm a fan of that. I thought you were going to have something that's like the druid like wild chip into a potato. It's like, well, no,
Nah.
you can't wild chip into a potato.
Nah. I'm just going to introduce myself that way. It'll be fine. That was not what I was going to call you. I actually had something, and then I forgot it again in 2 seconds.
So am I the inability to count, or am I the Frenchiest Fry? No, you're the Frenchiest Fry. I'm just the ability to count.
Yeah, you can't count this time.
That sucks.
No counting for you. I stole your numbers.
But not all of them. You still have a few.
No, you just can't count with them in a linear manner. Actually, did you know there's some languages out there that don't have numbers past 5? So when they have stuff that's past 5, they're just like a few. Did you know that? Because I didn't until I heard about it the other day.
Numbers and languages are all very, very strange.
Languages are weird.
No, they're awesome.
Why do we always circle back to that?
Because it's how we communicate.
Always circle back.
Like how English is actually base 12. And I can tell you base 12 because there's no 1 teen or 2 teen. So we have 11 and 12, but then 13.
I wish they did make sense, though.
Or Spanish, I think, ons, dos, tres, catorce. And then you can say, yeah. Is it base 15? And 19? No, that's French.
You know, I quite appreciate Japanese numbers because they make sense.
I'm not actually being racist, but French can go fuck itself because the numbering system in French is so stupid. They actually don't have numbers past 40.
Oh, that's okay.
They just decided not to invent them.
That's okay. You can't count anyways.
So in order to say the word 99, you actually have to say 2 40s plus 10, 9.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Nah, I don't either. No one does except for the French.
I suddenly don't want to learn French anymore.
Except, no, French does have the funniest phrase. Is it 50-10 hole?
What the frick?
Yeah. If you go into Google Translate and do 50-10 hull, Hull, like a boat, put that into Google Translate and then have it speak back to you.
Speaking of boats.
Boats? Boats?
Some orcas have sank a yacht.
Oh, yes, I saw that. I was like, let's go.
Yeah. They said it was probably about 15-ish orcas, and 2 people were just out having a nice time on their yacht, and they just decided that they didn't want this boat around anymore.
Okay, so last time we spoke about how, like, octopi would rule the world if, like, they could just come out of the water or something like that. No, orcas actually...
Oh, yeah, they're just built for murder. They just want to murder.
Yeah, and they also, like, have the ability to hate.
Yeah. And, like, they recognize people, too.
Mm-hmm. No, they hold grudges. They can actually teach their young, and they can solve complex problems.
They're the ravens of the sea.
They are. So, yeah, when like, oh, yeah, this fucking boat killed my grandpa, they'll go and find that boat and fuck it up.
Yeah, yeah. There's a whole story about a specific orca that lived... Oh, God, I think it was somewhere around Alaska, and this was before modern tech.
Oh.
But it was like, it was with the tribespeople, and it would help the tribespeople fish and stuff.
I know
I think it was Alaska.
Oh, did you ever see the documentary Blackfish?
You think I watch TV?
Okay. It's also kind of old. It was like early 10s. but it was the story of this orca that kind of like lived in this. It had to be in like British Columbia, Vancouver, that area, and it's kind of like became like a citizen of like this community.
I wonder if we're talking about the same
We
thing.
might be. Where actually like some of the First Nations people, they believe in reincarnation. Like they thought it was actually like one of their old like chiefs.
Yeah, I think we're talking about the same thing.
Yeah. No, that story was like absolutely insane.
That's crazy. Yeah.
It was like the orca would actually like work with the logging companies and like make sure that like the logs got ready to go. And it's like, what the hell?
Yeah. I guess maybe it's not the same story because it was predominantly like helping out with fishing. So maybe it is two different cases.
Maybe. I don't know. But
crazy.
that's all blackfish. Like that document is wild.
Yeah. And other fun animal news.
Animal news.
Scientists are attaching tiny backpacks to hummingbirds
Well, that's goddamn adorable.
to understand migration patterns. Tiny little itty bitty backpacks.
I mean, yeah, that's absolutely adorable. But it kind of makes sense because usually when they study bird migrations and stuff like that, they use like, little anklets and stuff.
Yeah.
But hummingbirds are so small.
Yeah.
Like I figured it would like fall off, or like you wouldn't be able to get like enough information.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't be able to get
Little
a tag.
little
small.
backpacks.
Little backpacks on hummingbirds. So maybe watch your local hummingbirbs.
Do you have hummingbirds out here?
We do. We put out feeders.
My parents have them, and they're weird. Like they're fascinating because to me they're almost like insect as opposed to avian. Like the way that they like hover and move around. Like,
is it a cat, a dog, or a bug?
Is it water or bug?
No, it wasn't water.
There's a bird.
There's cat, dog, something else, and bug.
Yeah, bug was just like the catch-all.
Yeah. They're a bug.
I think it was like water. It's like
I don't think it was water specifically because it was like a specific category of animal, so it wasn't just water. It might have been fish. Was it fish?
That sounds right. Yeah, but then it's like, what's a mountain lion? Oh, it's a dog.
It's a dog.
What the hell?
What's a panther? Oh, I reckon that's a dog.
That's a look that one up if you're curious. I don't
even know what you would look up.
How do you summon Google to get you that one?
I don't know. Anyway, there has been a study on Mr. Beethoven's hair because he was so ailed with.
Didn't he have like lead poisoning?
Yeah. Yeah. They found out he had lead poisoning. They were like, oh, that would do some things. But ultimately not enough to actually cause his death. So.
But it would still.
Jury's still out on that one.
Yeah.
It would still give him all of his. He had a lot of intestinal issues.
Yeah. That lead poisoning also has a huge effect on cognitive function.
Yeah, they think it might have helped whatever was making him blind.
Oh, yeah.
And stuff. So
No, he was going deaf. He was going blind.
No, he's going blind and deaf.
Oh.
Towards the end of his life.
That would.
Yeah. And then he actually died from it was liver failure, and he had it was a virus.
Syphilis.
No, I think it was like HPV or something.
Oh,
Or
everyone has HPV.
Human papilloma virus? No, they don't.
Well, no, it's widely spread. Like if
Oh.
if you've had chicken pox, you have HPV. It's the same thing.
I don't know, because there's this different shot that you have to get for actual HPV. So no, I don't think it is. I think you're thinking of something else. But
No, like 'cause it's all the.
Are you thinking of like the shingles?
No, chicken pox is linked to shingles, but I do believe chicken pox is a form of
Right.
herpes, which is what HPV is.
No, it's not. HPV and herpes are separate.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Because
are you
there was
sure?
a whole movement when I was in high school and college or whatever to get the HPV shot, and it's like a round of 3 shots. If I had chicken pox already, then I wouldn't have had to get it.
Yeah.
If what you're saying is true, but it's not. I had
Oh.
to get this stupid
Okay.
shot anyways, and it hurt like a bitch because I have to get shots in my leggies.
Because you don't have enough meat on your arms.
Yeah, because they're afraid they're gonna stab me in the bone. Whee!
You and your noodle arms. Yeah.
Oh, pox with an X.
Yeah, how'd you spell it?
Yeah,
CKS?
chickenpox is not HPV, buddy.
Oh, I thought it was like part of like the herpes complex or whatever the hell it is.
No.
Or like they're all like just like how all the flu is, or like all colds are coronaviruses, but the coronavirus is different.
I don't think that's quite the same as what's happening
Hmm.
here. Varicella zoster virus. I have scars from when I had chickenpox.
As do
You know
I.
what's absolute bullshit, though? I had chickenpox, and they were trying to inoculate my middle sister, and she never fucking got him. God damn it. She even bathed me
Or
while I had chickenpox.
got them yet.
No, she's probably immune because she literally, like, bathed me in the oatmeal bullshit or whatever. She never fucking got him. It's absolute bullshit. Okay, so let's look up HPV quick. My poor, like, Safari is probably like, what is wrong with you?
Oh yeah, the last thing
Looking up-
just nuked all of my search history because it's all a conspiracy theory bullshit. It's like, no, I know there's science behind this thing.
Yeah, HPV is strictly an STI. So, not the same as herpes either. So you are wrong, sir. Incorrect. Anyways, where the fuck were we on that? Oh yeah, Beethoven.
Yes,
I was gonna look up his other cause of death.
you said liver failure.
Yes, liver
kidney
failure
failure?
was one, if I am correct. But I'm gonna look it up quick because I don't want to be wrong and spread some misinformation about Sir Beethoven, which is super duper good.
I don't think he was ever
composer.
Sir. He was Ludwig von. She was born in Germany.
I don't care.
He was born in.
I'm gonna call him Sir
Ulm?
because he should be.
Is that where Einstein was born?
You know there was like riots and stuff to classical music, and because of classical music.
Was it
Oh, okay.
Ulm
They
or was
don't.
it Bonn?
Final illnesses. There we go. That's what we want. Holy
See,
shit,
you get
there's so
you get
much
music
stuff.
when you search stuff. How come I don't get music?
Because I make it myself. I do that sometimes. Holy good God, there's so many things. Hepatitis.
Oh.
B and C. Ooh. Brutal.
Yeah, because they didn't have like sanitation or anything like that. Well, I guess, yeah. Anytime you handle blood.
Well, yeah, there was spread from contact with bodily fluids, and actually extremely rare in Beethoven's day. But he had all of them. But yeah, he had a...
Collecting hepatitis is like the Infinity Stones over
Woo!
here.
He didn't even get the one that was like common, which is hepatitis A. You got B and C, which were the less common ones.
I thought,
No, hepatitis A can be contracted from food and water that are not.
oh, okay. Because
So that's
like,
the contamination one.
B is blood, and I thought C was the STI. But I think they have them like to H. Like there's a lot of them.
Yeah. And then, yeah, shrunken liver. So he had cirrhosis of the liver. But I don't know if that was from... Oh, yeah. From heavy alcohol consumption.
Oh, no way.
Oofed up. Anyways, yeah, and lead poisoning. So he had a rough go of things, I think, towards the end there. That would not be a good time. But yeah, like apparently one of his like things was like, hey, you should save a bunch of my hair and like DNA and stuff so nobody else has to go through these terrible things.
Oh, I don't know. It was actually like a...
So that's why they still have his hair.
I thought it was like his body was exhumed or something.
No. He donated
Interesting.
specimens. He donated specimens because he was so distraught about his illnesses throughout his life that he was like, hey, you should study this and make it so nobody else has these issues. Which we've kind of gotten to that point, I think. Except for...
then we invented leaded gasoline.
yeah.
Like,
And stopped putting lead in everything and anything.
well, I think the whole like lead-based paint thing, or like lead pencils, is because the paint was lead-based. But the reason why the lead works so well as paint is because elementally it makes a very, very pure white.
Yeah, it makes things... Which is why they used it in their wigs and on their face.
Yeah.
in his time, which is probably how he got lead poisoning. Yeah, that was a problem pretty globally, actually, lead being and stuff. That's not...
It got
so
even
good.
more so with leaded gasoline. Literally everyone born before, was it 89, when they took lead out of gasoline, has trace amounts of lead in their system.
Yeah.
Every single person.
Yeah.
Like,
It was so, like... It was used in
in
everything.
the fucking air.
Yeah, it was everywhere.
One of the things that lead poisoning, mild lead poisoning will lead to is bad conflict resolution. Because it actually has cognitive issues.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Makes you do a real thinker there, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, another interesting thing. I didn't write this down, but I feel like this is on par with like lead poisoning stuff, but having tuberculosis was in fashion for a long time.
Okay, do you mean in fashion like people tried to get it or people just had it?
No, people had it, but it wasn't like... It was like a sought after thing, actually.
What the fuck?
Because it was so in fashion to be nearly dead looking.
Pale and thin.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this happened to someone.
Doc Holliday.
What?
That's wider.
What? I don't.
Keep going. Anyway.
Okay.
Happened to.
A certain prominent movie figure's mother. And that's why all of his characters look that way. Can you guess who I'm talking about?
Is it Johnny Depp?
Tim Burton.
Well, that was close.
I think it was his mother or his grandmother or something.
If it was that Johnny Depp or Helena Bonham Carter. It's basically Tim Burton.
They're not married. They're not married anymore, man.
No.
But I think it was...
Who gets Johnny Depp in the divorce?
I think it was his mother.
Yeah, that actually makes sense because I'm of the belief camp that a lot of your art comes from your childhood. And, if a lot of his childhood was spent caring for a sick mom, like that actually kind of makes sense why that's kind of how he views the world. I mean, look at Jack Skellington or Coraline. Hell, even up to like Sweeney Todd, where he's very skeletal, very pale.
Yeah.
What are you?
I'm trying to look it up now.
What are you rummaging around for?
I'm looking.
Jesus, this is why you have a notebook.
Yeah, but I just remembered this off the top of my head. But
Oh, okay.
that's why I'm trying to confirm. Okay. It might have been his grandmother. I might have been wrong. Might be his grandmother.
Still, if it was something just close to him that he was growing up,
Yeah.
theory still fits.
Tuberculosis was in fashion, by the way. Them fucking Victorians, man, they're nutso.
Well, and they really didn't have they didn't have the same science of modern medicine that we do. Like literally, they thought some of the like reasons why you get sick was because you had bad blood. So that's why they had bloodletting.
Bloodletting. Leeches. They would give you
which
leeches.
is actually how they killed George Washington. Was they literally bled him to death.
Yeah. Oh yeah, did you know that he didn't have wooden teeth? In fact, it was teeth of his slaves.
Yeah, and goats. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's easier to teach in school, though. First graders, yeah. George Washington can't tell a lie. Has wooden teeth.
He had wooden teeth, for sure. Not teeth of his slaves. To be fair, though, he actually paid for them. So he was actually being a decent human being about it.
Paid for them? You mean paid them?
A
lot of people paid for slaves.
He paid these slaves for their teeth.
Oh.
So he would give them money for their teeth, which is not that common at the time, to be honest. Anyways.
But like while they're still alive, he took their teeth?
Yeah. And like
that's fucking barbaric.
He still kept them as slaves as well. So like they would still be like, hey, do you want to sell me your teeth? And they'd be like, yay or nay. He wouldn't force them to give them their teeth. Like he wouldn't be like, you have to give me your teeth.
Give me your teeth.
No.
You give me your teeth.
Which is like what was common then. Is like, oh, I'm going to take your teeth and fuck you. No, he actually like went up to them and he was like, hey, can I buy your teeth from you, sir? Or madam. Probably madam at the time. There was actually like bills of sales for it. So he actually like kept a record. That's how we know he paid them for their teeth. Which is whack, but yeah.
Very strange. The
man needed some teeth, so he bought them.
Get him off dead people. Already dead people.
Yeah, but you don't know if they died from a tooth infection, which is probably pretty common then too. Then you don't want to get infected teeth in your mouth.
Okay, they also don't have like anesthesia.
Nope.
None of this is making any of this better.
Well, there we go. Anyways, another thing that I've come across in the past week or so, 2 week, so I don't know, whatever fucking time. Mm-hmm. So there was a company, EMI, that did technology related stuff, and they also did recording for bands.
Okay.
Music recording. And so there was a science guy. Science guy.
Bill.
It was not Bill Nye, in fact. But there was a science guy, and he was doing research on a machine that could scan the body.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But EMI was running out of money. And they were having a rough go with things. But their new band that they signed just made a shit ton of money off of their first record.
Neat.
That band was the Beatles. So that money turned around and therefore funded this Mr. Science Man's machine, which is what we know now as the CT scanner.
Huh.
So the Beatles directly funded the CT scanner, saving bajillions of lives.
I still hate the Beatles.
Yes. That was some interesting information I ran across. And I was like, holy shit, this is crazy. I would have never thought that.
So do they get the credit, not for its invention, they just get the credit for its funding?
Yeah. I mean, the guy still invented it by himself.
Yeah, but I guess he wouldn't have had the
But he wouldn't have
backing.
he wouldn't have had the extra money to actually finish it. But the Beatles happened. So here we are. Now we have the CT scanner and half of the Beatles. Right? Half of the Beatles now?
Half of the Beatles? Oh, yeah. Who's still alive? Ringo and
Paul.
McCartney?
Yeah. So half of the Beatles.
Who is the other one? Lennon
and...
I thought Lennon, ran Russia for a while.
Ooh, that's not the same guy.
His name is Lennon?
No. That's Lennon Trotsky?
No, Trotsky was a different guy. Trotsky was a...
Okay, so who was what was the other name of Sir Lennon guy? Because it wasn't that
Vladimir?
one. I think my guess was
it's John.
closer.
It's John Lennon.
It's not John. God damn it. There was another one. Where is it?
What are you looking for?
I am looking for the other piece of information I had for this. And it's amongst my Facebook reels, which is not...
Oh, dear God. So you have to sift through that bullshit?
It's this one. Hold
on. This is probably copyrighted, whatever.
I mean, it's on Facebook. It's probably fine.
Does it become fair use once it's posted?
Nope, not that one.
Jesus Christ.
Shit, where is it? There's the CT scanner, so I thought it was that one.
I still don't say it.
Oh! There is a cavern.
Okay. A cave. Cave-like structure.
Like 10 miles deep.
Uh-huh. It's pretty far down there.
We've seen it before. We've driven past it before.
Oh.
And we acknowledged that it was there and didn't know what the fuck it was. Okay.
Is it the mystery cave in fucking the Black Hills?
No, because I've never been there. And I've never been to the Black Hills with you. I just went to the Black Hills for the first time.
I've been to the Black Hills.
At the beginning of this month.
Let's see. Where have we driven together? Through the mountains?
Opposite way.
In Kansas?
In Kansas City.
Is it a cave?
Do you remember? Yeah. Okay, so do you remember we were driving to the
Oh,
casino
yeah.
hotel, and we were like, what the hell is that
Yeah,
thing?
it's like a big underground storage thing.
Yeah, so there's cars from like... All right, hold on. Let me turn the volume off. Yeah, there's like old-ass Ford cars in there because they made a shit ton of this certain car.
And like they couldn't sell them or something like that.
They thought they were
and
gonna...
there's like data centers.
Yeah. So Ford Mavericks, they thought they were going to sell like hotcakes. So they made a shit ton of them.
I'd buy one.
And they couldn't sell all of them. So they're stuffed in the back of this fucking cave.
Are they for sale
in
now?
Kansas City. I don't think so.
Yeah, it's right by the casino.
Yeah, because we drove past it and we were like, what is
Yeah,
that?
what is this stupid thing? Yeah, it's like some weird storage or something. Yeah.
And like it's so big that semis can drive through it. So it's
Yeah.
pretty large, but it used to be a limestone mine.
Oh.
But now it's
Oh.
known as Subtropolis, which is what we saw on the sign. And we were like,
Subtropolis.
what is this thing? But yeah, there's 10 miles of roads in these caves.
That
And there's just stuff stashed everywhere. Like the
it'd be like the worst garage sale.
the U.S. Postal Service
Uh-huh.
has $2 million worth of rare stamps in there somewhere. And there's just like, there's a whole ass break room in there with picnic tables. It's just in a freaking cave.
That's insane.
Yeah. So that's the one.
Is that how big was it? 10 miles? Is that like the
10
largest?
miles.
The largest like man-made underground structure?
No. Okay, so I don't know if this is the largest man-made one, but we went and visited a quite large one. So by Deadwood, there is like a cave structure that they use for crazy stuff now, but it was a mine, and it's quite deep. And I don't know the exact specifics on it, but it's quite large, so I would be befuzzled if there was anything bigger than that. Because holy shit.
Is it man-made though? The
Yes.
one in Dead. Okay.
Yes, because it was a mine for a lot of years.
If you really want to blow your mind straight out of your butt, the flood control for Tokyo.
Oh, is that like what?
The
Crazy?
it's basically like the whole city but underground.
I'm trying to find what, because this was like the whole town's livelihood, but it's by Deadwood, and now the University of Chicago uses it in conjunction. Oh, lead, right?
Lead.
What?
LED.
Whatever.
Yeah,
I hate it.
But yeah, like
This bad boy right here. And yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and this just is a surface, and it just goes down and down and down and down, and yeah, the conditions are good for looking at not dark matter, the
Neutrinos?
other neutrinos.
Yeah.
That's where they study neutrinos.
So it is okay. So that's hella deep underground.
Yes,
then.
it is super deep. You have to take multiple different channels just to get down to the bottom, and this thing is crazy. And we went.
Did you guys go in?
No, you can't actually go in the mine. But, unless you have special permission. I mean, I guess if you go with the university, maybe they'll take you on a tour down there. But it's so hot. It's like 100 and... what was it? 28?
Oh, shit. That's like rare steak.
Non-ventilated, though. That's like not ventilated.
Okay.
Obviously,
Well,
it's ventilated
like
now. Because
128 degrees is a rare steak.
Yeah, like it's
Medium rare.
down there. But it's ventilated now, and air conditioned. So it's not that hot down there anymore. But they were saying that in the winter, they would be down there, and they couldn't be down there for super long.
Yeah.
And that's why the lowest level is like... So the ones up here are like super long, and then the ones at the lowest level are like super
they're
short.
very short. There's not a lot
They couldn't
down
get
there.
very far. Before they had to shut down. I guess. They shut down? Yeah. But they were saying that sometimes the miners' bodies would get shocked from going from heat
Oh,
and then into
fast.
in the winter when it was
Yeah.
negative. So they would have health problems there and whatnot. But yeah, it was really interesting. We went to the museum thing or whatever for it. I was like, holy shit, I'd like to go all the way down there. Because I want to see the spoopy depths of the earth.
I am a fan of like local history things like that though. Like
Yeah,
that's
and
kind
I
of my
didn't
jam.
know anything about that until I walked in there, and I was like, holy shit, there's a lot going on here. So yeah, that was cool. And they have a little While I was motioning with my hands or whatever. They have they have a little diagram in there, and it's kind of like if you would pour steel into like an ant
Oh, an anthill. Yeah.
hill.
Yeah, where it's like it's layered.
Yeah, so what they have up there is a diagram, and it's like the slivers of silver kind of show, because some of them go out this way and then out this way.
Yeah, so it's
more motioning with my hands that you cannot see, listeners.
It's in 3 dimensions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So they have a 3-dimensional diagram kind of made of that poured silver.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because was it silver that was up there? I know there's Black Hills Gold, but I thought like Deadwood, they had like a silver.
It's gold and silver. Yeah. So that's pretty crazy. If you ever get that way, maybe check that out, because I thought it was a good time.
Black Hills are weird.
Yeah.
Like it's actually, there's a bunch of stuff up there.
Weird. And it's really like, I think we talked about this last time, but it was really like Wild Westy.
Yeah.
Themed, and I was kind of unsure about that, but it's fine.
Cowboys.
It's weird. Cowboys are weird. Anyway.
Fucking Wild Bill lived there. He is cowboy.
I don't know. Okay, so the whole monument thingy is weird because something about that wasn't true.
Yeah.
Was it actually the guy, or
no? And yeah, like the graves were like dug up and moved and things.
Yeah,
it's like this whole thing.
And it's not done yet, and there's been no progress on it.
Oh no, you're thinking Crazy Horse.
Oh, okay. Yes, that one.
Yeah, that one's different. No, Wild Bill's.
That was like a conspiracy theory, though. From what I heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Crazy Horse actually died in Crawford, Nebraska, at Fort Robinson.
But they dug him up and took him somewhere else?
I'm not going to pretend that I know what Native American Special Lakota Sioux's burial traditions are, but there's a thing that when someone dies, they're not supposed to die far away from home. And he was actually kidnapped and taken.
God.
And he tried to escape, and they shot him.
Oh, no.
So, yeah.
Why did they shoot him anyways?
Why
are white people so mean?
Why did they shoot him? Well, remember how we spoke earlier about if someone was being colonized?
Oh, no. I'm saying... Oh, yeah, I'm saying kill us. Oh, shit.
Yeah. That's why.
All right, fair enough. Maybe humanely euthanize us. How about that?
No.
No, you don't want to even. You want to go out with a bang. Glory. All right, fair enough.
If we have all the nukes in the fucking world, we can just crack the whole planet in half. It's like, now no one gets it.
Oh, God damn it! You're killing everything then. At least let the animals.
We can't have it. No one can.
No, at least let the poor animals survive. Come on. I mean, I'm hoping if these aliens are eating us, they're not eating our animals.
But we eat our animals.
Yeah, but not if we're dead. Just saying. Then maybe the animals can live free.
So we're drinking soju.
Oh, yeah, it is that time.
Hindi soju. Where did you find this?
Booze R Us.
Oh, hell yeah.
I freaking love that place.
No, it's awesome. So these are like seltzer-style cans. Usually soju comes in a glass bottle. I'm drinking one that is bubbly and bright. Born in California.
It's at the bottom left.
It's yuzu and elderflower.
Mine is peach. Mine is Momo and Chewy.
Chewy?
Chewy. There's no L's in Japanese.
Oh.
Or no, that's not
true. R's and L's are similar.
Korean has L's. But they're kind of like ours.
Not a phonic. Is it a phonic? Here.
What?
Try my melon one.
What? Yuzu isn't a melon, it's a citrus. What is wrong with you?
I don't know what a yuzu is. I never had one.
It's a citrus. Now you know.
Ooh, that is delightful.
Oh, that one's nice too.
Because it's like, it is...
Oh, you know what though? That reminds me of like Mac sauce on pickles.
Mac sauce?
The Big Mac?
Oh.
Mac sauce on pickles. That's what that reminds me of. Which is good. I really like that taste. But it's kind of odd. It doesn't really taste like yuzu to me, actually.
I don't know what to measure yuzu against. Is it like a grapefruit? Is it like an
orange? How do I describe this?
Is it a lemon?
Kind of like a mix of lemon orange.
Okay.
With just a of lime.
Okay.
Just a sprinkly of lime in there. That's how I can describe it, I guess.
Because yours is like strong.
Strong? What does that mean? I'm not up with
It's very peachy.
not up with the old people lingo these days.
Okay. Yeah. Now I'm getting it. Yeah. 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 That is weird. Now that you say it, it's like, yeah, it's orange and lemon. Like,
Yeah. You get the Big Mac and the pickles though? Together? Just like a pickle with a bit of Big Mac sauce.
I hate it. Because now that you say that, it's like, oh, shit.
Me. That's the little frog guy.
Yes, it's the happy frog.
I don't get the chili from this though, because mine is.
I think that's what I meant by strong. Like it's there, but it's like there's something else that I couldn't quite identify. Plus, it's got like that sultry like fizziness.
Does it like when you drink something that's kind of seltzer-y, does it like tickle your nose? Or am I just have bad sinuses?
No,
Like
it's
it's not like in your nose, but it's just like in the back where it's just kind of like tickling the back of your sinuses. Is that a thing that happens?
I remember I cut a lot of soda out. I remember when I was a kid, and I'd drink like Mountain Dew like it was fucking water. Sometimes when I would burp, I'd like do it out my nose, and I can feel it come out the bottom of my eyes.
Oh, yeah, it'd be kind of like that,
Yeah.
but maybe not so far up. I guess that's what I like. I feel that every time I drink something kind of with a bit more bubbles to it. It's just bubble. That's why I don't like bubbles that much, but I will tolerate for a good taste. See, that's the thing I don't like about beers. Some beers and things is they're nice and boobly, but then they taste like shit. So I don't want to drink it.
That's what beer is. Beer is just rotted food.
No, I want beer that tastes good because we are in the modern age, damn it. Give me some
We can add
beer.
artificial flavor to anything.
Yeah. Add some liquid death.
If you would be so kind, fellow or lovely listener.
Fellow spaceling.
Buy our shit.
Yes, please buy our t-shirts. They're sitting in my house, and I don't like looking at them, so please buy them.
But if you don't want a t-shirt, you can also get a sticker or a pin or a magnet.
Yes. You can also give us all of your mortal possessions, like we are shrimp gods.
Well, we'll storm at your house.
At patreon.com/randomroulette. No plus sign in there, because URLs. So yes, we are your shrimpy gods. Please give us all your mortal possessions through Patreon.
Also, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram.
And Apple Podcasts.
And yes, we are on Apple Podcasts.
Yay! So we're on Spoofy.
Spoofy?
The Apple. I don't have a fun name for Apple. Do you?
No, because I hate that company.
I'm fine with it, obviously. Everything I own.
I think we're on Amazon.
Oh yes, we are on the Amazons. We are in the Amazon rainforest right now, talking to a giant spider sitting on a log who is smoking a hookah.
So he's actually pretty chill though. So yeah, we're good.
Like the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland, saying quizzical things to us that we don't understand.
Recite. All right. You spun what?
Surprise.
Surprise. That's not one of the categories.
Surprise for you.
Surprise for me.
Because you'll probably like this one. All right, so I am talking...
You're assuming a lot right here.
Damn. Barrera Konegi is a subtropical tree native to Asia.
What part of Asia? Asia's huge.
Native to Asia.
Subtropical. So Southeast Asia? Like Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia?
India.
Okay. Bangladesh, Myanmar. Okay.
And they are about 13 to 20 feet tall.
Okay, so not huge.
Yeah.
Like
by the way, I got foods.
Okay.
I should probably state that.
Well, no. I just keep going. Keep going. I'm into this tree.
All right. And it has special leaves.
Okay.
And they are used for a special purpose.
Is it drugs? It's drugs, isn't it?
I mean, it's kind of like drugs. Yeah.
Is it cocaine?
So records of these
That's South America.
records of these leaves being used are found in Tamil literature dating back to the 1st century CE. I don't know what CE is these days.
So it's the non-denominational way of saying it stands for Common Era.
So
It's
that's
ante de
after what they.
it'd be AD.
That's what they.
Yep. As opposed to
So what is before Common Era? There's Nat. Get the fuck out of here. What's before Common Era then?
That'd be like BC.
So what marks Common Era?
It's the exact same thing.
That doesn't make sense. All right.
No,
anyway.
it's to include the people who don't happen to be Christian.
I mean, yeah, but like if
It
the
means the
guy
same
that
thing.
gets murdered doesn't exist,
Yeah.
then what is it based around? All right, that might be something I have to look up. At some point, but no murdering imaginary friends. Then introduced to Britain in the 16th century. Damn colonizers.
It's not tea. It's not cocaine. It's not opium.
What could it be? Got any more guesses?
Keep going.
No.
Wait,
This is the time for guesses.
Oh,
this is the space in my notes for guesses.
It wouldn't be coffee because coffee is a bean,
Coffees are beans.
and like that part of coffee, that part of the world's coffee would be like Sumatran. It's a leaf from a 13-foot tree.
Yes.
The Brits really liked it,
And the category is cooking.
but is drugs.
This is food, sir.
Oh, well, you said drugs.
This is not Coca-Cola
Oh, wait,
with cocaine in it.
it's not cacao.
This is not Coca-Cola.
See, no, because cinnamon is bark, so it'd be
Cinnamon is
leaves
bark.
of a tree.
Leaves of a tree.
That's a spice, I'm assuming.
It is a spice.
Is it majoram?
No. Tis a spice you like.
Basil?
Basil. No, it's not basil. Basil doesn't come in a tree
No,
either.
that's a little tiny plant.
That's an herb, sir.
Not peppers.
Basil.
Peppers aren't trees.
Peppers are not trees. Peppers are fruit. Question
Parsley
mark?
is a little tiny plant.
Yep.
Bay?
Nope. It's not an herb. Think of the area.
Indian.
Think of the area.
Garam masala?
It's curry.
Oh. I thought that was just I thought curry was like a blend of things.
Well, modern age, yes, but
Okay.
originally
Oh, by the fucking Brits. Yeah, they all
Yeah.
like curry. God damn it. I forgot. Yeah.
colonizing bastards.
No, the national dish of the UK is curry,
Yes.
which is insane.
Well, it's the adopted national dish, which I'll get to later.
Oh, okay. Fish and chips. Anyway.
Curry. So, though in the modern age, not all curries have the curry leaves in them, but I thought it'd pizzazzle.
See, I thought curry was something like barbecue. It's not like one flavor. It's like a way of doing things.
Yeah, but it started out.
Okay.
It's part of the spice, and because it was such a predominant flavor,
That's
them
it took
them
the
good old
colloquialism.
British were like,
Yeah, it's-
yes, curry. So yes, here we are now.
It's like the name for kangaroo.
We are now here.
It was Captain Cook, and he was trying to ask the natives of Australia. It's like, what is that thing? And they were literally saying, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
The word for that in Aboriginal is kangaroo.
Yep.
So that's what it thought they were called. Like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah. So curry gets its start from le curry plant and other spices, of course, because Indian food has
Is all the spices. That's why it's good.
such good spices. We like them spices. Yeah, so curry is typically a dish of some meat, vegetable, or other, and spices adapted from India. So, let's talk about curries around the world. All right?
Oh yeah, because like Japanese curry is very different than like Indian.
We're getting
curry.
there.
Okay. Where are we going first?
Indian curry.
Okay.
So, most curries are water or coconut milk based, or dairy, sometimes dairy. I think
I've made some that are yogurt based.
Yes. They are thick and spicy, usually served with naan of some
Bread.
sort, bread,
Basically tortilla.
and steamed rice, usually
Basmati.
Basmati around here. And I don't know if that's a typical thing or not.
Well, would you
be
have
honest.
jasmine rice with curry?
We have done jasmine rice with our curry, but it wasn't awesome.
Well, the thing with basmati, it's long grain, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
and it actually absorbs flavor better than.
But it's not as sticky.
Yeah, it's not as starchy tasting either. I don't think. It's kind of more to me. It's kind of a cross between brown rice and long white rice.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you've tasted it. I don't know why I'm trying to.
Well, because someone
talk about
maybe
this.
someone who's listening maybe hasn't.
So, in China,
Mm-hmm.
so oh god damn it, there's that net again. Get out of here. The trucker. So they're not huge
Into curry?
into curry over there, but they are huge into using the curry spices. So what happened over there is somebody brought over the blend of spices for curry,
Ah, okay.
and they were like, "Oh shit, we're gonna use this in our own stuff." So now they have curry-based stuff. So it's not it's curry spice-based stuff, if that makes sense. So it's not actually curry. And their version of the curry spice mix usually has more star anise and cinnamon to it. So it's a bit more of a...
Slightly earthier because star anise
Yeah.
is like black licorice, and then cinnamon is going to be, well, a little more heat, but still very like earthy.
Yeah. So that's what they have. They just use it for stuff they already have.
Do you know what region of China that was adopted into? Because like
It would've
Chinese
been-
food is actually
yeah.
very regional.
It would have been kind of lower.
Okay.
Obviously closer to India, because that's
Okay.
where it would go up. But there is some northern dishes with it in it, because we're now
Yeah.
kind of spread.
We're a little more cosmopolitan.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're in Nihon,
Aha.
Japan.
Land of the Rising Sun.
Nippon.
So I don't know a whole lot about Japanese curry. I do know that the Japanese are they're good at making things simple. So I've had like the cube curry that you can buy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Which I'll get to another little spicy subject in there while we're.
while we're over here in Japan.
Yep. So this is like a lunch canteen staple, basically.
Yes. Yeah. So cafeterias, just
Yes.
workers and stuff.
Yes, because it's easy. Because you just you can have a shit ton of rice and then this made up vat of curry,
Ah.
and you just slap the rice and slap the curry. Here you go. Here's your lunch. It's
Right.
fantastic, delicious. So usually they're, in addition to the curry and the rice, they usually have pickled vegetables on the side, which is pretty typical for Japanese
Yep.
noms. But it is less spicy than its Indian counterpart, and it's thick. So we know how thick Indian curry is. So it's kind of it is very like meat with sauce.
Yeah.
Where this is more kind of like a stew consistency.
Yes.
We've had that before too. But instead of being like different based curries, it's more on spice level.
Oh, so like
So it's mostly kind of like the same thing. It's just different spiciness.
how much fire do you want in your mouth?
Yeah, which you've probably seen on the boxes.
They have the
Yeah, they
how many
have-
chilies?
Yeah. So it was introduced during the Meiji period.
Well, there's like the gold curry and there's like the yellow curry, right? Like those are kind
It's more golden.
of okay.
It's more just the golden instead of yellow.
Okay.
So why it became such a big deal is because the Army and the Navy adopted it as a food, basically,
Yeah,
to
it's something
serve
like
the soldiers in the field, because
make
what
a
they
giant
get.
batch of it. You can just dish it out.
Well, not only that is when they. Okay, so like when you go to a train station, you can get a bento box where you pull the cord and it self heats.
Wait,
They
those are
give-
real?
Yes.
I thought that was just like a Cowboy Bebop thing.
No. That shit's real, dude. And they did the same kind of thing with their MREs. They had where you could just, it would
And
self
then it just
heat,
cooks.
and you have your curry packet and your rice packet separately self heat, and then you just dip in one, dip in the other.
I want one. I want like all of them.
No, Japanese MREs don't fuck around, dude.
That's
Like they're so cool. There was a lady that she did Japanese cooking, and then she did reviews of MREs from different countries. Apparently, the American one was not great, but
Uh,
yeah. So that's that. And then there was a huge. Oh God, I can't remember when it happened, but a bunch of people died in Japan.
Oh.
By the way.
Was this like a famine, or was this an act of war?
No.
Was this a natural disaster?
We're getting there.
Okay.
People died. They seemed to be not connected. They were like, what the hell is going on?
Oh, just random people just like,
yeah, died. Got sick, died. They're like, what the shit is going on here? Well, they traced it back. All of these people had this same curry packet before they died.
Oh.
Some dude at the factory poisoned this curry batch, and all these people died. So there was a huge thing about that, and I think it was.
So would this be recently, or would this be?
I want to say it was in the 80s or 90s.
Okay, so I mean, decently recently.
Hold up, I got.
There's a thing kind of like that as you do research. I'll vamp. Where there was I think it was like the late 80s, where someone poisoned Tylenol.
Yeah.
And so just like random people all over the country just dropped dead. And it was, just like someone like tainted a batch of Tylenol. And because, I mean, that's just ubiquitous and everyone has it in their house. It's like, oh.
Yeah. Arsenic. It was poisoned with arsenic.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. At least 130 grams, which is enough to kill over 100 people. So,
Damn.
a bunch of people died, and a bunch of others suffered from arsenic poisoning. Yeah.
What happens when you get poisoned with arsenic? Is it you just get violently throw up? Like, is it one like where you shit yourself to death?
I don't know. Let's look it up. Arsenic?
Does that know like
I don't know how to spell.
ARSNE?
You know what? The Google's got this shit.
Arsenic.
It's not even.
So things like
help is available.
oh, it gives you a poison control number.
All right. Yes, drinking arsenic. Tells you what arsenic is. It shares features of other heavy metal poisonings.
So
Symptoms and causes. Okay, so you show signs of arsenic poisoning within 30 minutes of high-level exposure. Symptoms include abdominal pain, nausea and vomiting, diarrhea, cough, chest pain, shortness of breath, sore throat, abnormal heart rhythm, low blood pressure, pins and needles, feelings in your fingers and toes, red swollen skin, and garlic odor. Long-term exposure may take years to develop. Ow, shit, Jesus Christ.
Is this what the book Arsenic on Lace is about?
Skin pigmentation changes, so your skin darkens. Warts, hard patches on the palms of your feet, and soles of your feet, palms of your hands. Wow.
Okay,
White lines in your nails.
So acute poisoning, which is I'm assuming what this was with the curry, sounds like you just kind of vomit and shit yourself to death, which I think that might be the worst way to go.
Severe arsenic poisoning.
Yeah, dude, because it says abdominal pain, you vomit, diarrhea.
Yeah, most of these are for like slow arsenic poisoning. Yeah. Not fast.
Acute. It's also said there's like heart issues too, like irregular heart rate, low blood pressure.
Yeah.
So,
wow, it came up with the same pay. Oh, there might be some psychological effects of arsenic poisoning.
Like you see stuff or you hear stuff?
I don't know. I just read
night terrors.
I just read it as a headline. Acute effects, long-term effects. I want instant effects. Thank you very much. Magnitude. Symptoms. Oh, that's long-term again. I'm guessing you probably have a heart attack and die.
Okay.
Is, what I'm guessing. Because with an irregular heart rhythm, that would probably kill you. I really did get it. Look at this fucking paper cut.
Right between the fingers.
Yeah, that fucking sucks. Anyways, a bunch of people died. It was bad. Because somebody decided to put arsenic in the curry. Yeah. And I've gotten, like, It tells you how lazy I am about my lunch sometimes. When I am like late getting to my lunch, so I'll order off of Yummy. It's a grocery thing.
Okay.
Asian grocery thing. So if you want Asian goods, go to the Yummy or the Wii.
Like WII.
No, it's WEEE.
Okay, so it's just like there's like a place in Omaha that delivers because I don't think there's a lot of Asian food in Norfolk.
they're like fucking. Okay, hold on. Let me show you this.
It's like Hy-Vee and
No, bro, this is like a
Walmart?
fucking big deal. This is not a local thing. This is like a national thing.
okay.
And yeah, they'll ship shit to you.
Oh, I see. It's not like DoorDash where you send someone else to go get it for you.
You have to pay for shipping. Yeah, frequently purchased microwavable curry pack.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, you know what? It's good shit though.
Oh yeah, I've had like the golden curry. Like,
Yeah, the golden curry is like peak, but for like that being just like a microwavable packet of bullshit, it's pretty damn good. And then I just throw some rice with it, and it's delicious.
Oh, you just do the curry.
Yeah, like it has all the shit in it already.
Oh, okay. Oh,
you literally just have to throw the packet in the microwave.
Because I know you can get like little like bricks that you mix a little bit of water and then you have like potatoes, carrots.
This is pre-made in a packet.
I mean, that's rad too.
It's delicious, dude. It's so good. I love it. I need to get more because I'm out. But yeah, and I've made the golden curry blocks before, and I really like those. But I like I think I have to get the hot ones every time because I expect my curry to be spicy.
Yeah.
And because we eat Indian curry quite a bit, and oh my god, that's so good too. I just want more. I always want more.
I actually haven't been to a aroma circuit in a long time.
We homemade curry.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Like I've made butter chicken.
Yeah.
I have the pretty good butter chicken recipe. I've also tried to make vindaloo.
Yeah, we get it's a jar. The sauce comes in a jar. So we make chicken, put the sauce with it, and then I do some pizzazzle with my rice in my rice maker because my rice maker is elite.
Yes.
And I do cumin and cinnamon and chili, dark chili,
turmeric?
ginger. No, I don't have any turmeric.
Oh.
That's why I haven't put any in. And this is also just in the rice. So I feel like turmeric would be a bit too much for the rice.
Yeah.
And something else. There's something else I put in there. Cardamom.
Garlic. Oh, I was saying ginger.
Oh, garlic would be a good idea, though. I'll have to write that down on the list. But yeah, I make my own rice to go with it, and it's delicious.
That's kind of rad. So so then it ends up being like no, it wouldn't be like that at all. I was gonna say biryani.
No,
it's just another Indian dish. It's mostly rice with sauce, but there's a lot more like yogurt and things like that.
TV, stop it! Every time I need to figure out
what the timeout for it is.
Yeah, because that really irks me. Anyway, so we have now covered Nihon. So let's go to.
Well, what else do we have? Curry. We've covered India. We've covered China. We've covered Japan. Does Korea have curry?
Tis does. Tis the Frenchest fry. So they got curry powder in 1969 because apparently somebody wrote that shit down.
Nice.
So their curry is really turmeric heavy. So theirs is very yellow.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. But they're also like China and they kind of throw it into other shit. So there's tteokbokki that's curry flavored.
Oh.
Yeah. Right. They just throw it into anything, really. There's a bunch of stuff that they have that's curry flavored.
Well, it's like chicken broth. Like it goes with everything.
Yeah. And it's delicious. So you can't really go wrong. Plus, like, most of their stuff is like fish and rice-based stuff. So it's really not that different from
Korean has a lot of pork.
Yeah, they do have a lot of pork. But they do have a lot of rice and fish things. So yeah, they have it too in things. I really want to try it in tteokbokki now because I didn't know. That
sounds rad.
Thai has their own.
Oh.
So they use fish or meat.
I think Thai, yeah. I haven't had a shit ton of Thai food. I always thought Thai was more like noodle-based. Like a lot of their dishes are noodles. I know they had a lot of rice-based things.
Yeah. And vegetables. And They also add in a paste made from chili, onion, garlic, shallots, and shrimp paste. So they add a bit of their own pizzazzle to it.
That all sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Theirs tend to be a bit sweeter than Indian curries, though. And they kind of divide their curries by chili color. So you have green, yellow, and red.
Okay.
So that's how they divide theirs. Other notable Southeast Asian places that have their own curries is Indonesia, Malaysia, Burmese, Philippines, and Vietnamese.
Okay. So yeah, basically everyone but Cambodia and Laos.
Yeah.
Myanmar.
Then we get to the Great Britain.
So are we British?
We're there. So it's very, very popular over there because they steal everything. And it's called their adopted national dish, like officially.
Which is hilarious. A bunch of white people.
Yeah. And it's said that the Britain Indian curry is a little lackluster, but
because it's British.
Authentic is making a huge comeback. So good for them for getting tasteful foods. So numbers from 2016. I couldn't find current ones.
Okay, yeah, so we're a little outdated, but we can deal with it.
There was 12,000 curry houses.
Jeez.
With sales of 4.2 billion pounds. And
is that just in London or is that all of Great Britain?
no, that's all of the UK.
Okay, still.
Yep. And was a fifth of the restaurant business for curry houses.
I'm trying to think. I don't even think like McDonald's is a fifth of the restaurant because it's like.
Yeah. Plus,
I guess if you're doing equivalency, I guess it'd be like burger places. They might be like.
But if you think about those are usually in urban centers.
Oh.
Where these curry houses are all over the place. It was kind of stated that like nearly every town has a curry house.
Huh. That'd be.
So it's like it's more widespread than McDonald's because there's not a McDonald's in every town.
No.
They're more towards more urban places. So yeah, curry, big deal over there. Because they stole it. Anyways, here's some common types of the curry, which are all delicious, by the way. Tikka masala, delicious.
Yes.
Butter chicken, delicious. Vindaloo,
Yes.
delicious. Rogan Josh, one of my personal faves.
What is that?
It's good.
Is he gonna have a podcast and like start spewing right-wing propaganda?
I know. When they said that, I had to look it up because I was like, that's just like some white dude's name. There's no way. But no, that's a legit curry.
Rogan Josh?
Rogan Josh.
Okay.
Don't know.
But you said you've had that? Or is this your favorite name?
No, they have it out on the circuit.
Oh, for real?
It is freaking delicious, dude.
Huh.
I highly recommend. Get like the medium or the hot spice.
Yeah.
Madras, which is that's more of a sweet one.
Okay.
And then of course korma.
Yes.
Kind of curry related, but my favorite thing to get as an appetizer is the samosas. Because holy Jesus, they're so good.
Garbanzo beans and
So it's like
it's like an egg roll wrap.
Yes.
Is the outside.
And it has like peas and carrots and
it's garbanzo beans in the middle. That's the main binder of it all is.
And then at Aroma Circuit, they give you either kind of like a barbecue sauce, which is really fun, or like a
pesto.
Yeah, with a bit of cucumber in it, I think. Because I can always taste the cucumber, but it's still delicious, and I really like it. They're both good, and it's. I don't know which one is my favorite because they're both so good. Mm-hmm. And then you can, of course, always get naan, which is also
all of the naan there is awesome.
So they have garlic and cheese, and you know what? One time they had a rosemary one, and I absolutely adored it, and they haven't had it a single time since.
I bet if you ask them real nice.
Yeah, maybe. But it's so good. And then I like so there's a dessert that you can get, and it's rice pudding with raisins in it. And I am a big fan of that because I love rice pudding.
I feel like I've had the rice pudding
Yeah,
before.
we have.
But raisins are a nuh-uh.
Oh, you probably didn't know there were raisins in there.
I think if there's black spots, I would have noticed. But
It has raisins in it. I don't know what to
raisins
tell
are
you.
bad.
You've had it because we, like the very, very first time we went with a shit ton of us, they gave us all it.
Oh, yeah, it was, because it was New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you ate it, and it was delicious. It had raisins in it. So you like raisins. You're just a poser.
No, raisins are bad.
You're wrong. They're just grapes, dude.
Oh, damn it, I had a joke about raisins. I'll write that down for later.
All right. Anyway.
But dear listener, if you haven't yet, we highly recommend going to Aroma Circuit here in Norfolk.
Or your local curry house, because they're... Any Indian place I've been to has been amazing.
Yep.
matter what.
There's a few in Omaha that are just insane.
Yeah. The one we went to in Omaha the one time with...
There's like a
Sculliver.
birthday party happening.
Yeah. They're like, "Do you guys sure you still want to be here? We're having a birthday party." And we're like, "Yeah,
"Nah,
we
we're
don't
good."
care." What do we care? We just want some good foods. And
Yep.
it was delicious.
And if you are like afraid, like, oh, well, I don't like it because it's too spicy, especially here in town, you can always order it mild.
Yeah, you can get mild.
And then just enjoy the flavors.
You can be British. You can pretend to be British
Yes, yeah.
and get your curry mild.
Curry. Bottle.
Wee. But yes, highly recommend. If you have gone your whole life without trying and curry,
Give it a shot.
you're missing out, dude. Just give it a try. There's one out there you'll like, I promise. They're all pretty delicious. I don't see what there's not to like. Somebody can find one. If you don't like Indian curry, maybe try Japanese. That might be more your style. More of a stewy, thick nom nom with rice.
If you hate yourself, get the spiciest.
Oh yeah, get whatever.
And get Korean.
Yeah. I don't know, because the Korean is more turmeric based though.
Oh.
So it won't,
I
it'll
just
be
know
more
so much
earthy.
Korean food that's spicy. It's like
No, like the Indian one is the one known for being spicy.
yeah.
But it's still
Yeah.
delicious.
And if you ask it for crazy spice, they have no problem
Yeah.
making you feel bad the next day.
They might bring you some cucumber yogurt later. I don't know. It might feel bad enough for you. It's so good though. But yeah. Oh, and try the mango drink. Mango drink
yeah.
is delicious. It's
What is it called?
it's like mango lassi,
Yes.
and it's
It's almost like a smoothie.
yeah,
It's like thick.
It's mixed with yogurt. It's mango mixed with yogurt. Or the one we went to in Omaha, had just like straight up yogurt one. That one was so good. I really enjoyed that one. But anyways, I think it is now time for me to spins.
No, yeah. Yes.
Do the spins.
I'm telling you, we need some spin BGM.
No, I ain't doing it.
You're late to work, who gives a fuck?
Isn't that already a song?
Yeah, that guy's right. He's the same guy that does the alarm clock song.
Black one. Where's it at? Every time. It's always in the up corner. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh, I didn't turn the volume up.
Oh my god.
My bad. I got books.
Books.
Books. Oh shit, I gotta use the next page because I gotta have my news on one page. Hopefully there's some fun news out there for us next time.
We'll figure something out. Something usually happens.
I've been looking a lot at the space news and I've been having a jolly time with that. Books. Books. Do I want to do a singular book or a series? I don't know. We'll find out next time. All right, so
Next
here...
exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.
No, dude, I refuse to watch Dragon Ball, by the way. Just
Why
because,
do you hate good
because
things?
of you guys. You guys will not shut the fuck up.
Why do you
about it.
hate things
so
that are
I will
fun?
not watch it.
Well, I guess I said
Revel in your own curse that you made.
the exact same thing as I've never watched a single episode of The Simpsons or Friends.
You know, The Simpsons is all right. I don't know about Friends.
Friends
I don't
is
think
bad.
Friends is that funny.
No.
If you take the laugh track out, it's not.
It gets just
it's
really,
not-
really
it's
cringe.
Really, really awkward. Anyway, I have a question as my joke.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Okay.
So, if you have coffee
Okay.
and you put a pump of vanilla in it,
Okay.
and you make it with almond milk, is
Okay.
it a 3-bean soup?
What the?
Yeah.
What makes it soup? Why is it soup?
Because it's a liquid. According to your soup salad or sandwich, it's a fucking soup. 3-bean soup.
3-bean soup. Okay.
3-bean soup. 3 beans. Vanilla bean, coffee bean,
And soybean.
and yeah, soybean. There you go.
I'll allow it.
And we will see you next time.
Stay hydrated. Don't die.
For more stupidity. Bye.
Bye.